Number 3. Mordin saves the Krogan. In truth, I could have spent this entire series talking about how awesome the Tuchanka arc is from Mass Effect 3. The fact is, that entire sequence ties together so many plotlines in such a tight, controlled, satisfying way. It really does stand out as one of the absolute best moments of the series. You have so much emotion tied up in this sequence. You've got your investment in the character of Rex. You've got your investment in the character of Mordin. You have a new character to care about in the form of Eve. And on top of that, you're dealing with the fate of an entire species and the outcome of a war that you've been hearing about since the first moments of the first game. So it really is difficult to pick out one moment in particular from that entire series of missions that stands out above the rest. But honestly, if you have to make one pick, it's got to be Mordin's sacrifice. The way that scene is written, with so many of your previous choices coming together, tying in an emotionally and narratively satisfying way, it just keeps you so engaged. I don't think there's a single fan out there who could say they didn't like the character of Mordin Solus, and the fact that he's tied to the Krogan genophage and had a part in keeping an entire race suppressed for so long really does make him engaging. What's more, throughout our interaction with him, we can learn that he does regret what he did, and it preys upon his conscience almost constantly. And so, in the third game, we finally see a chance for him to absolve himself of that guilt. And it is so satisfying when we help him achieve that.
Mordin, is the cure ready?
Yes, loaded for dispersal in 2 minutes. Procedure traumatic for Eve, but not lethal. Malin's research invaluable.
She's okay?
Headed to safety now. Her survival fortunate. Will stabilize new government should Rex get any ideas. Good match. Promising future for Krogan.
Yeah!
Control room at top of Shroud Tower. Must take elevator up.
You're going up there?
Yes, manual access required. Have to counteract STG sabotage. Ensure cure dispersed properly.
Mordin, this whole thing is coming apart. There's gotta be another way.
Remote bypass impossible. STG countermeasures in place. No time to adjust cure for temperature variance. No other option. Not coming back. Suggest you get clear. Explosion likely to be problematic.
Mordin, no!
Shepard, please. Need to do this. My project, my work, my cure. My responsibility. Would have liked to run tests on the seashells.
I'm sorry.
I'm not. Had to be me. Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
I've studied species Turian, Asaurian, Batarian.
Temperature now within acceptable range. Dispersal commencing.
My science studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of...
I'm going to miss you, buddy. On the other hand of the coin, we have some other choices that we can make that can ultimately lead to a heartbreaking betrayal of the character. The fact that Bioware have put such control in the player's hands really has to be commended and admired. I mean, just look at the way that this scene of betrayal plays out.
Mordin, you're not going up.
Not concerned for my safety. Concerned I might discover something. Sabotage? But whose? Why, Shepard? That desperate for Solarian aid? Or that afraid of Krogan?
Every time we've talked about this before, you've defended the genophage. Hell, I had to talk you into saving Malin's data. How can you change your mind now?
I made a mistake! I made a mistake. Focused on big picture. Big picture made of little pictures. Too many variables. Can't hide behind statistics. Can't ignore new data. My responsibility. Need to go. Running out of time.
Morden. Walk away.
Can't do that, Shepard.
I don't have a choice here. Walk away, or I will fire.
Not your decision. Not your work. Not your cure. Had to be me. Someone else might have gotten it wrong. No time to argue. Cure dispersal imminent. Must counteract sabotage. Stop me if you must.
Oh God, there you are, and it's heartbreaking, and it just keeps on going.
Warning, temperature malfunction detected.
I'm sorry, Morden. I take it all back. Please, succeed. Keep going, buddy. Keep going. You can do it.
Not yet. Not yet. No. Not ready.
Warning, temperature malfunction detected. Warning, dispersal commencing.
Oh God, how could I do that? I am a monster. This entire sequence plays on your emotions in such an expert way. It really has to be commended. It really is an exceptional piece of game making and storytelling brought together in one tight package. And that's why it easily gets the number 3 slot in my top Mass Effect moments. Goodbye, Morden. We'll all miss you.
Someone else might have gotten it wrong.